Hello guys and welcome to a Matra Exodus running on two Titan RTX video cards in SLI through the Nvidia link on i9 9900K Intel 9th generation CPU, overclock at 5.3 GHz, and something very special today guys, running on Apple Pro Display XDR 32-inch 6K resolution. And this is guys going to be probably one of the first gaming videos of 6K resolution gameplays running on the Apple Pro Display XDR native screen 6K resolution. And this is something unique and special. And plus something special that's running on the PC computer, not the Apple computer. 6016 pixels by 3384 pixels. This is 20 megapixels, guys. Okay, beautiful 32-inch Apple display, and it's connected through the Wave Link DV port to Thunderbolt 3. Okay, bunch of cables to make this happen, and then it's connected to the device, and one side is connected to Titan RTX display port. Okay, let me real quick, before we're going to jump into the game, let me real quick show you what kind of system I'm running today. Just a little introduction. So 5300 megahertz per each core. This is the overclock of the 9th generation Core i9 9900K CPU. That is 3.6 gigahertz. However, it's emulated as to act as i5 9600K. Just because I'm so nice, I want to show you that you can save your money. And if you look PC gamer, just go ahead and grab yourself i5 9600K and overclock it at 5.2, 5.3 gigahertz, receive the same amount of FPS and save about $200, because you can pick up i5 9600K and about $159 right now, brand new, and it's going to show you the same thing. 6 cores, 6 threads. So I disabled 2 cores and I disabled the hyper threading technology, so virtual cores, just to make sure that it's going to be emulation as i5 9600K, and it's going to be more than enough, guys, in any PC games. 99.9% that I tested in resolutions, as again 4K resolution and above. When you need 8 threads in a lot of games, it will be 1080p scenarios, and 1440p less than them will have also will require probably 8 threads, but 6 core 6 threads in any games that was tested in 2019, 99.9% was more than enough. I even didn't utilize 90% of those of my 6 threads CPU in all this type of games. And more cores, especially the virtual cores such as hyper threading technology, and more threads, pretty much creating the latency delay and slowing down you instead of boosting your FPS. Why it's slowing you down? Because there is a controller, the CPU controller, that's sitting there, and then before sending the instruction in the thread of the CPU, is checking, okay, how many cores I have available. Okay, that many. Okay, how many cores are busy right now? Okay, this busy. How many cores are less busy right now? Okay, this core is less busy right now. Let's go ahead and send to that core the instruction for the CPU to compute. All this creates nanoseconds, and it creates the latency delay, and it's pretty much creating a little bit of lag and slowing down the FPS rendering. Hopefully, guys, this makes sense. Okay, the less core is the better, especially those cores needs to be physical cores, so terminate all the hyper threading technology, everything, if you're a PC gamer. And 6 cores, 6 threads, more than enough, but Intel is coming with i5 10600K CPU, and it will be 6 core 12 threads. It will be overclockable, stable on 12 threads at 5.3 gigahertz on the Corsair H150i Pro all-in-one water cooling system, and it will go to 6 core 6 threads as 5.5 gigahertz. To be able to match that today with 9th generation Intel Core i CPU, I need to overclock it to 5.8 gigahertz, which is unheard of. Okay, and imagine that, and that CPU will cost $250 in the end of 2020, 6 months from now. Okay, you want to purchase that. It's not available right now, but 6 months from now it will be available. I also running, guys, the Corsair. Let me show it to you for those naysayers. XMP 5000, that was confusing us what kind of chip it's using. XMP 5000, so it's 5000 megahertz Corsair DDR4, set at 5000 megahertz at CL18, but this is a lie, guys. It's only stable on AMD X570 Mag, godlike, almost like a Princess Mag, godlike motherboard by MSI. Only that motherboard in 2019, nothing else. And this is what Corsair stated as their very deep support guys, and that was testing that. And it means anything else doesn't work. And also, I would like to mention that 5000 megahertz on the Z390 doesn't work stable 4000 megahertz CL19. Keep that in mind. It's only stable working 3866 megahertz CL19. Okay, such a shame on Corsair. You can see what kind of memory they're using. They're using Micron, so don't confuse us saying that they're not using the Micron. They're using Micron. Okay, and yeah, so I decided to go ahead and instead of that, I decided to go ahead as the old school overclocker with over 21 years of experience. I started clocking back in 1998, my first computer that I built in 1998, and CL11. I learned from DDR times. DDR1 times that latency delay is very important in PC gaming. CL11, so it's 1200 megahertz times 4, so 2400 megahertz frequency output on DDR4, but CL11, very aggressive, 1T timing command right here. Okay, of course, 2 Titan RTXs. This is for those naysayers. Each Titan RTX equipped with 24 gigabyte of GDDR6 Samsung memory. Beautiful video cards. Guys, look at this score. Multi-threaded performance. Same system, but with DDR4 2400 MHz at CL11 scored 3,716 points. This memory with the 3,866 MHz CL19 scoring 3,650. Okay, it's scoring more than my DDR4 2,133 MHz at CL13 at stock, the cheapest possible DDR4 by Corsair, which is beautiful memory, by the way. But I advise you to get at that price 3,000. It's already at that price megahertz, and that type of memory is scoring here at 3,600. Okay, points. I mean 3,600. The 3,866 megahertz CL19 scoring here 3,650, only 50 points more. And CL11 2400 megahertz, very aggressive timing, way above 3,700. Okay, it's kind of same score at my single-threaded performance, but multi-threaded performance increased with the latency delay on DDR4. Keep that in mind. All right. So what else? Stock GPU-Z completely. Titans will be running stock. I want to show you what is possible in stock. I will explain to you why. So let me go ahead and apply the profile. Completely stock, as you can see. 100% fan rotation per each video card. Right now you probably can hear some noise. I just enabled them. Guys, I'm recording in real time. I'm not going to edit this video. It's one take. I borrowed this Apple Pro Display XDR from one of my Apple fans. And let's go ahead and test it. And here's my settings of overclock, completely stable at 6 core, 6 threads. 10 games, 4 times on AVX frequency, which is 4.9 gigahertz, but only for the AVX frequencies when you're doing the video encoding. Otherwise, guys, in gaming, it's 5300 megahertz per each core or 5.3 gigahertz per each core, 6 core, 6 threads. All right, good to go. Let's go ahead and get going, guys. By the way, on the background, this is my system. This is the system right now that's running exactly right now, just like that. I added additional 240 millimeter blue cooler master fan, which has very high CFM value in terms of how much air it can go through the fan, blow through. And yeah, let's go ahead and get going, guys. Let's go ahead and get going. I think we're ready. And let me go ahead and start the Metro Exodus, and I believe it's going to be Epic. Yep, Epic Launcher. Let's go ahead and get going, guys, shall we? And as again, while it's loading, my screen is set to 6016 pixels by 3384 pixels. During this video, guys, I'm going to show you extreme, I'm going to show you high, and I'm going to show you medium. And that's it. And also, everything maxed out. And also, I'm going to show you extreme without the tessellation and without the Nvidia hairworks. So let's go ahead and start it like that. Let's go ahead and start it without the hairworks and without the tessellation. And then everything is maxed out. But I'm still going to use the extreme preset, but without the tessellation and without the hairworks. And then everything is maxed out, extreme, high, and medium. I'm going to switch, skip the ultra because ultra does make no sense. Go ahead and grab yourself a drink, a snack, because it's going to be a long video, but we're going to pretty much, it's one take. First time 6K resolution, why not? Let's go ahead and check it out, right? Explore and create a multiple angle value for anyone who's watching this video, no matter what are their intentions and stuff. So extreme, not epic, sorry, extreme. We're going to go ahead and without the hairworks and without the tessellation. This is how we're going to start. Okay, and then I'm going to enable the hairworks and enable the tessellation and run extreme as again, and then run high and medium. Somehow my CPU utilization at 100% because I loaded at low. I'm not sure what happened there. For a second it was at 100%. Maybe when I was switching the settings, somehow it stressed the CPU. Now it's right because it should be at 100%. Chapters. I'm going to start with the first level, which is called Moscow. And for those who didn't play this game, this is beautiful Pixar-like game, visuals, and it's after the nuclear war and the planned wars between the Russian, United, and Western world, and you kind of playing as a Russian guy there to survive, as Artyom, his name. And it's beautiful, guys. They have 3 games already, and this game is unbelievable. Every single game in Metro series is unbelievable. If you're a PC gamer, you want to play it. That's why I'm going to dedicate Metro Exodus 4K resolution videos on this system, 5K resolution, even 6K resolution now, 7K, 8K, 10K, 12K, and I already recorded 16K resolution back in December of 2019. The first 16K resolution gameplay on two Titan RTXs, guys, on 8K native screen with the DSR to 16K resolution, uploaded in December 2019, and only Turing GPU architecture is allow us with 24 GB of VRAM to run. It allow us, and it ran it back in December 2018, 16K resolution, and still right now. So pretty much two Titan RTXs, guys, can render 90% of the games in 2018 at 16K resolution. It can run 90% of the games at 8K resolution at 50-60 FPS average maximum visuals. And pretty much this is the video cards. This is the generation of the video cards called Turing GPU architecture by Nvidia that actually brought to us finally stuttering free 8K resolution experience. Okay, throughout my experiments with the GPU architecture since 1998. But actually I started back in 1999. In 2000, when I got my Voodoo 3 2000 video card by XFX, this company is not any longer. Nvidia purchased that company, but they were kind of was godfathers of the 3D acceleration technology and 3D graphics in real time, such as PC games and console games, etc, etc, etc. Okay, look at that. Wow, look at that, 70 FPS. By the way, guys, that town video that was loaded a couple seconds ago was based on the game engine, and it wasn't preloaded video, so pretty much we were utilizing the game engine and we can use it as a game benchmark. As you can see, SLI is working, guys. Yes, I'm modified the executable file of the Metro Exodus, and I modified the profile of the Nvidia driver. The Nvidia driver doesn't support two video cards rendering this game in real time, but I'm going to create a video when I'm going to teach you how to do so. And this video will be available over my new project, SLIready.com, SLIready.com. And this project will be dedicated to pretty much record the tutorials, video tutorials, and provide you the information and video, custom NVIDIA profiles when the SLI will be working on two video cards and more by Nvidia company, even if the drivers doesn't support. So it's one of my free projects. You definitely want to subscribe for that one as well. It's going to be a lot of value if you're a PC gamer. The purpose of this video, guys, is not the gameplay. The purpose of this video is to show you the performance running 6K resolution, and it doesn't matter if today I'm running Apple, which is amazing, by the way, Apple Pro Display XDR, which is amazing, by the way, screen. Very expensive, by the way, too. This screen costs like 2 Titan RTXs. Keep that in mind. But the same performance will be on any 6K resolution screens, and it will be $1,000 and $2,000 available in the future 6K resolution screen in the end of 2020 by HP and Dell companies. So this is how the performance will be. So the numbers at the laptop updated every second to the display information system that I call TOFFER. T stands for the temperature of the component at the laptop, U stands for the utilization or usage of the component at the laptop, F stands for the frequency of the component, and FR stands for the fan rotation, only available on two video cards and kicking right now at 100% fan rotation on dual fan design, each Titan RTXs. By the way, they're running completely stock, as you saw, GPU and VRAM, and I didn't repaste it yet, the thermal compound, but I'm going to do so, and I'm going to repaste it with the liquid metal thermal compound paste by Thermal Grizzly. Still going to be home safe environment, but I'm looking to decrease at least by 5 Celsius my GPU temperatures, but hopefully 7-10 Celsius. It's going to be individual video and very interesting topic. So extreme, maxed out. Just a reminder for those trolls, naysayers. But again, this video will be unedited. Experience is amazing, guys. This is the first world first 6K resolution. Wow. I'm not the Apple fan, guys, but I'm Apple fan of mobile devices such as iOS devices, of their A Bionic chip. I'm a big fan of that because they have the best GPU performance on that mobile chip, and I see a lot of feature you know, in the games, in the mobile games in the future, and I see a lot of future in the Apple A Bionic chips. So I'm a big fan of the Apple A Bionic chips, mobile chips, but not a fan of any of the other technologies. I like the iPads, I like the iPhones. That's it about it. So guys, if the Titan RTXs cannot doesn't support by the drivers under your Mac Pro, it can be an issue. Apple Mac Pro, you can at least run two Quadros that has similar hardware specification, but each Quadro, I believe it's P6000. Each Quadro costs $5,000. So two of them will cost you $10,000, and you will receive 2 FPS plus minus, as you can see right now. So alright guys, extreme. Let's go ahead and have a look, shall we? This animation right here, based on game engine as well. It's not pre-rendered, it's rendered in real time in 6K resolution on my local computer. It can be used as the benchmark as well in the future when we're going to compare with the future GPU architectures or with the future PC hardware components. Guys, average FPS will be above 80 FPS, as you can tell. Today I'm recording this video with the Nvidia Shadowplay technology, so you can add 3 FPS to the FPS counter, because without the Shadowplay recording it was 3 FPS extra, as I can tell, because I ran this game for a few minutes without the shadow play reporting before I showed it to you, but pretty much I'm going to look at this game with you together today at 6K resolution. I didn't play it before at 6K resolution, but latency delay will be below 20 milliseconds on average, which is comfortable gameplay experience. By the way, there is no stuttering, no lag. It feels so comfortable. What else? Yeah, and the FPS will be above 70 so 70-80 FPS average. At the extreme preset, everything is maxed out except the hairworks is off, and the tessellation is off. And what is the tessellation? Tessellation is pretty much when you're splitting the polygon. There is the 3 mesh made out of the polygons. It's like a square and triangles. And tessellation, it's when you have one polygon. Let's say you have a square, but you want to make programmatically through the mathematical approaches, from square you want to make a sphere. How to do that? It's easy. You just gotta from a cube you want to make a sphere. You're just gonna go ahead. The cube has what? 6 polygons into it. If every single, as low as possible, right? In terms of polygon count, 1 on top, 1 on the bottom, and 4 on each side. 6 polygons. But if you're going to use the tessellation, let's say times 2 or times 3, you can create more polygons to it, and you pretty much you can apply the texture, and it's going to look like a sphere.
Artyom, are you awake?
Hopefully this makes sense, guys.
The doctor said you'll be fine.
So this is why tessellation is. Tessellation pretty much improving the quality of the 3D meshes. Splitting the single polygon into multiple polygons. As again, it depends what is the value of that split. How many times. Beautiful experience, guys. This is the extreme, but as again, without the hairworks and without the tessellation, but since the Metro Exada is still using the high polygon counts 3D meshes, as you can see, in terms of polygon topology, it still looks amazing. And the hair also looks amazing even without the Nvidia hair work. So in this particular game, with the hair work on and tessellation is on, pretty much you convincing yourself that you improve the visuals, but while you're playing and without looking at every single detail, without the zoom into it and stuff like that, you're probably not going to see any difference. At extreme, without the tessellation and without the hairworks, with extreme, with the tessellation and with the hairworks, it still looks amazing. So this is not the maxed out, but almost maxed out. I'm about to show you the maxed out, but FPS and everything is such a comfortable gameplay right now. It's not playable status, it's comfortable status right here. I can finish this game like this and have so much fun, guys, and an absolutely beautiful experience.
I'll get the doctor. Artyom, please.
Look at my CPU utilization, below 70%, and it's only 6 threads. Okay, so when your CPU utilization below 90%, that means, guys, that you don't need to have a CPU with the additional cores, because it's not going to improve your performance in PC games.
Don't you think that is unfair?
It's just going to be waste of money, energy, and it could decrease your performance in terms of the FPS due to higher latency delay, as I explained to you at the beginning of this video. So latency delay was below 50 milliseconds. The average FPS was 70-80 FPS average. Beautiful experience. As you can see, stuttering free. It's beautiful, guys. It's just beautiful. And yeah, you're going to enjoy it. Right now it's a lot of polygons over here, because the spheres requires a lot of polygons. Cylinder type of objects, 3D meshes requires a lot of polygons. And look at this FPS. Beautiful. Shadows, dynamic shadows, everything is beautiful. Alright, guys, good to go. Good to go. Let's go ahead and make sure that we're running now everything maximum videos. Why VSync is off? Well, think about it. If I'm going to enable the VSync, you're not going to see the maximum FPS. So what's the point to keep the VSync on? If you're going to purchase the display with the better hertz value, by watching my video, you're not going to receive that multi-angle experience in terms of knowledge and experience sharing. So that's why it's off. This is a message to the naysayers as best as I could in the best ever language. Okay, so when it's on, it means that you does make no sense with your videos. That's why you have only 5 views on your videos. Okay, when it's off, it means that I can show you the maximum performance outputted by this computer today. So if you're building the same kind of computer, you can pretty much to imagine what kind of FPS you're gonna receive, what kind of performance. Okay, so let's go ahead and make hair on, and hair works on, and tessellation is on. Pretty much hair works, guys. It's kind of Nvidia tessellation processes. It's kind of similar to tessellation, so it's pretty much increasing the topology of the 3D mesh. Okay, kind of similar to tessellation, but only it's utilizing the Nvidia GPU like a lot, and has a beautiful optimization on Nvidia GPUs. So I show you without the hair works, just in case if you're running AMD Radeon video cards, which is unheard of for the AMD Radeon video card to run 6K resolution. So in 2019, keep that in mind. And Turing GPU architecture, Titan RTX video cards was for sale in the beginning of 2018. Okay, to anyone to purchase, available at the Nvidia store. As again, real quick, running everything now is maxed out. Let's go ahead and repeat the cycle. Repeat our test. Guys, don't forget to smash that like button. As you can see, I lost my voice. I was so impressed, but I decided not to react during my videos because I'm screaming into the mic and I'm overloading my mic. I'm learning how to speak in a professional mic, and I do use professional mics. Right now I'm recording with the Rode Video Pro Plus mic, which is the shotgun mic, and kind of doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense when you're recording kind of podcast. But just because I'm back, my computer is running with the open window, and those two Titan RTXs dual fan design video cards running noisy. It's running like a fan, and the mic can pick it up if you're going to record with a podcast mic. So I'm using the shotgun mic, and I'm sitting a little bit far away from it with a wireless keyboard and wireless mouse. So it's only picking up the sounds from my mouth because it's directing in my mouth, and it's picking up what is directed. But you still can hear a little bit of the noise of the fans, but you're not hearing the way I'm hearing them because they're kind of noisy. As again, guys, this video right now is based on a game engine. It's rendering the 3D world within the game engine, and we can use it as a benchmark. Look at that SLI scalability. I call it good because it's above 90%. Mostly in the game, for GPU 1 and GPU 2, it will be above 90% for GPU 1 and GPU 2. So I call it good as last scalability. At least we are going to receive 1.9 times faster than a single Titan RTX. 1.9 times faster than a single Titan RTX is still good because 1.9 times more FPS. But guys, I'm going to record you on a single Titan RTX on this Apple Pro Display XDR as well, just to see the same game with the same kind of scenarios, just to see if it was the true 1.9 times or not in terms of the SLI scalability. As again, this SLI profile that I'm using, this SLI option to use 2 video cards on the same computer in Metro Exodus is not available. This option is not available by the Nvidia company. It's not supported by their driver, but I'm going to show you how to do it, and this information will be available over the SLIready.com, and it's going to be my website, my project dedicated to multiple Nvidia video cards and how to enable the SLI and make sure you're utilizing 2 or multiple video cards, even if Nvidia doesn't support it in certain PC games. I'm just going to show you an option how to do it, so you're not going to waste your second video card if you purchase 2 or 3 video cards, and you can utilize it and you can receive a beautiful experience in terms of FPS. So it's going to be faster, rendering frames faster, rendering more frames per second, and delivering such a beautiful experience. Okay, still above 50 FPS average. The latency delay is still below 20 milliseconds. Latency delay, which is nice. As you can see right now, GPU utilization is good, which is above 90%. But as again, sometimes it's jumping to 85, 86 for a little bit, but picking up back to 92. So it's not solid, but at least it's 1.9 times faster than single Titan RTX based on my computation and algorithms. But I'm going to record the videos again on single Titan RTX, and we're going to see the real time data without the predictions. Beautiful, guys. It's just running so smooth, and there is no latency delay, nothing. There is no stuttering. It's running smooth, guys. And the screen is amazing. It's beautiful, I know, but you know, it just doesn't worth $5,000 now. For 5,000 bucks, you can buy 8K resolution 80-inch Samsung TV, and that one is real experience, guys. Doesn't worth it, but it's beautiful though. It's beautiful, it's amazing, and if you have the money, this is the way to go. If you can purchase in 2 years another 8K resolution 60 Hz for 20 grand, this is the way for you to go. I think, guys, this is going to be the first gaming video on the Apple Pro Display XDR 6K resolution, guys, on PC. So don't forget to smash that like button. I decided to share with you guys, otherwise I would play it myself. I would see it myself, and you would never know that it's existing and you can do it. And by the way, you can apply the DSR on this screen up to 12K resolution, which is unbelievable. You can apply the DSR, guys. Look at this. Wow. So just because I'm recording with the shadow play, you can add 3 FPS to the FPS counter. So I would say with 60 FPS average, guys. Everything maximum visual. 6K resolution. Yep. With kind of good SLI scalability, but not very good SLI scalability. At 8K resolution, guys, it's going to be very good SLI scalability. And instead of 92% for GPU1 and GPU2, 8K resolution is going to scale like great, like 97% for GPU1 and GPU2 at least. And this will improve our FPS. I know there is some haters, naysayers. They can fake in the naming the resolution. So when they recording the video, they're gonna show you their extreme resolution and their extreme preset at the beginning of the video, but they're not going to show it to you 2 times or 3 times. And that means that they're faking. They set those values, they start recording the video, you saw the values, they press escape, and it went back to some other values. But in my case, guys, I'm recording it without the editing, and I'm going to show all kind of different presets. So, and what's the reason for me to fake? But there is such a bunch of sick people on YouTube that faking everything. That all what they do, they just following the trends, and they misinform you guys. And some of them misinform you because they purchased the hardware, they did the bad choices. But instead of to tell you that they did bad choices, they misinform you, and so you going to do the bad choices. There's a lot of different sick type of personalities on YouTube, but over the iPlay4k.com YouTube channel or over the iPlay16k.com YouTube channel, guys, you're receiving the best information. I'm sharing the experience at multi-angle level of the information. So no matter if you're gamer, if you're 3D artist, if you're a game developer, if you PC hardware enthusiast, if you PC overclocker, you're still receiving a great amount of value by watching my videos. Because pretty much I'm recording my videos in such a way so I can provide you in all kind of different information, no matter what angle you're going to look at it.
Hang in there, Artyom. You're gonna get a fresh dose of Spartan blood now.
Wow. Okay, this is going to be the last scene. This is going to be with his wife and his father. That can be used as a benchmark as well.
Artyom, are you awake? It's okay. The doctor said you'll be fine. Are you trying to kill me with worry?
Guys, as you can see, with the hairworks or without the hairworks, pretty much is just the
There's
same
no
thing.
one out there,
Even with the
Artyom.
hairworks,
No one to
she looked
find,
just
no one
fine
to talk
in terms
to.
of her hair.
If there was, don't you think they'd be here already?
So when they're using the
We've talked
tessellation, I'm
about
pretty
this
sure they don't
again
go
and
like 4
again.
times tessellation.
You have to
Maximum, they
accept
probably do
it.
2 times
There's
tessellation.
only us.
Because 4 times tessellation, 4 times multiplying the polygons on this character will decrease our performance at least by 2 times. So I think maximum they're probably using 2 times the tessellation. So they're splitting 1 polygon into 2 polygons. This is probably the maximum, or into the 3 polygons, but I'm pretty sure not into the 4 polygons. That's why you don't see a big difference when you're watching without the tessellation and with the tessellation. And the Nvidia hairworks kind of also works like a tessellation kind of feature in the end of the day. Yeah, GPU utilization above 90% for GPU1 and GPU2. I call it good GPU utilization, but not very good, not excellent. Excellent will be 99-100% or amazing SLI scalability, and 97% very good SLI scalability for GPU1 and GPU2, and
Get the doctor. Artyom, please.
above
Promise me this was the last
90%
time.
for GPU1
I'll
and
see you
GPU2, I
later.
call it good SLI scalability, at least 1.8 times faster than a single video
Artyom,
card.
we managed to bring you back from the brink, but people are giving you their
Look at
blood
these
with good
visuals,
sense
just
saying
like,
you're
and it's
twisted
rendered
and
in
you
real
can
time, just like a
get
Pixar movie,
ready again.
everything, dynamic shadows,
Don't you think that is unfair?
lighting, HDR, everything is just beautiful, guys, and this
Let me
display
put it
is
this
on
way.
another level.
I can't promise I'll be able to bring you
But there
back
is no way
next
for you
time.
to explain the display. You can go and to the Apple store and you can see the display, and it's free, but you cannot see the way it performs, and I'm the one who will show you how it performs. I mean, it performs beautifully, but what type of hardware you need for it to perform, let's say in PC gaming.
It's a shame they spend so much time on the surface.
Because you don't need to buy that expensive display if you're not a PC gamer, because you can do the same thing with 8K resolution 30Hz display if it's workstation. But look at this, a lot of polygons over here, a lot of different spheres, cylinders, beautiful. So I would say, guys, the FPS was 60 FPS average, 55 to 60 FPS average, and now it's picked up. And the latency delay was below 20 milliseconds. Comfortable gaming experience. No stuttering, no lagging. It's just plain simple and beautiful. So ultra, I'm going to skip an ultra. I'm going to do the high. Everything maxed out at high. With the tessellation on, with the Nvidia hairworks is on. Okay. We're going to see a big difference. And let me real quick go ahead and reboot the game level from the beginning. So as again, we can see the rendered in real-time animation with the game engine, and during that type, we can see the static scene, and we can pretty much use it as a benchmark. Okay, let's go ahead and have a look, shall we?
When it has been years since anyone's heard anything
Wow,
but
I mean,
static and white noise on the
as
radio,
again, guys, this video is
who
not the
could
pixel
still believe we are
comparison,
not
and it's
alone on
not
this earth?
the
My wife,
gameplay.
my
Everybody
comrades from the
understands that
order,
4K
my
resolution and
friends,
6K
people from my
resolution, this is such a
station.
much difference.
Nobody believes
6K
me.
resolution is 20
They are sure
megapixels.
that
So
there's
right now I'm
nothing on the
rendering 20
radio.
megapixels in real
Sure
time,
that save
and
for
this is
us
type of
who hid in
hardware.
Moscow metro.
This is
There
type of
were no
FPS with this type
survivors
of
of the
hardware,
last
two
war.
Titan RTXs, and the
We are
fastest
alone on this planet.
Intel or the
And
fastest
in the
gaming
metro,
CPU in
it's common
2019.
knowledge.
which is Core
But I
i9
did hear that call on the
9900K, but pretty
radio
much
with
it
my
doesn't
own
matter. 9th
ears.
generation of Core i,
Yes, it
overclock
was
at 5.3
immediately
gigahertz
drowned
per
out by the
core. There's nothing
static.
can match it, even in 2020. In the January of 2020, the time when I recorded this video, there is no CPU that can match performance of the i5 9600K, overclock at 5.3 gigahertz per core, 6 cores, 6 threads, in 4K resolution and above. There is no such AMD CPU, no such overclock on AMD CPU can match my 5.3 gigahertz on each core in PC games. Of course, guys, as again, 100 FPS. Wow, average below 10 milliseconds average latency delay, and this is high, guys. Look how everything is beautiful. You can see every single detail. Oh my god! But it's still not 8K. I would rather, I wouldn't buy this monitor. I would invest less money, less than $5,000, and I would invest in Samsung 8K resolution on a Black Friday. This is how I did it. $2,000 cost me, 8K resolution screen. And get it, guys, at least on Black Friday, and try to get it 80-inch. Oh my god, 8K resolution. Samsung, or better, grab yourself LG. LG will be better than Samsung because LG will support the 60 Hz natively. It will have the G-Sync ready in 8K resolution. Samsung doesn't have G-Sync ready, but of course you can use the V-Sync, kind of the same thing. G-Sync is just a little bit less in terms of your GPU taxing because it's native Nvidia technology in terms of um, stable frames. But as again, we don't want to see today stable frames, and I'm not about stable frames. My YouTube channel is to show you the maximum performance out of the hardware, the maximum performance out of the technology, and this is what I'm all about. And I better to not to use the V-Sync, like those haters asking, why are you not using the V-Sync? Oh my god, G-Sync. Because if I'm going to use that with a better hertz frequency, with the same hardware, PC hardware, you're not gonna know what will be your FPS. That's why. Because your typing doesn't make no sense. Sorry, I just explained it in possible nicer language as I could. Cause it's just unbelievable, especially on this Apple screen. The way the color, the lights coming. I'm playing right now in the room. It's already dark outside, with no lights, and only my monitor is lights, and it's kinda like a light in the room. Completely, the room is kind of bright, and yeah, monitor is great, but if it would cost $2,000, it's a great buy. 5,000 bucks for this Apple Pro Display XDR is just waste of money, guys, because you need $10,000 computer to be able to run it if you're going to go with Apple, or a $6,000 computer if you're gonna go with PC as minimum. Okay, so not including the monitor. So you can play 6K resolution by investing 16,000 US dollars, 16,000 US dollars at the App Store at least, or and plus you're not gonna receive this type of experience. But you can buy the quadras on top of it for $10,000 extra. So pretty much $26,000 to play 6K resolution with this monitor, or you can invest about $12,000 to play 8K resolution native at 65-inch, or on the Black Friday 75 or 80-inch. Which way would you choose? And believe me, guys, that Apple screen will have cannot compete with 8K resolution at you know 75 or 80-inch. It just can't. Yes, it looks amazing because it's small. Everything is so nice. Everything is beautiful. But still, in the end of the day, 75 or 80-inch 8K resolution screen is on another level, guys. Just want to let you know. Apple looks great when compared to the 4K resolution screens. Let's say 65-inch 4K resolution screen, Apple 32-inch will dominate in terms of the visuals and experience for some type of people, of course. not all type of people, because the screen is smaller and the resolution is higher, and it's just going to output the beautiful pixels, beautiful, even if it would be done by cheapest Chinese company. 6K resolution at 32 inches will show you beautiful type of pixels. But I started over, let me real quick. Sorry guys, I'm playing at the distance, so I'm sitting at the distance and with my shotgun Rode Video Mic Pro Plus, so you're not gonna hear the noise that coming out of the fans of the two Titan RTXs, and the system has the open case, of course. It's beautiful Corsair 900D case, one of the best cases if you're running multiple video cards, but it needs to be open, guys, to have the higher frequency, unless I'm going to put it in water. And it's noisy. It's noisy. Okay, as again, just let me real quick go ahead and remind it to you. This is, guys, everything maxed out at high. Okay? Everything is maxed out at high. And of course DirectX 11 for those naysayers. And why it's DirectX 11? Because DirectX 12 doesn't support two video cards. It's not even going to be with SFR at 1.5 times scale. It's going to be much worse than that. Keep that in mind. So under DirectX 12 there is no reason for you to run two video cards. You're just facing the secondary video card. No matter how you're going to convince yourself. Oh my god. I don't have a ammo? Okay, I died. I forgot to pick up an ammo, guys. I'm in the black room. I don't see where's the V button on the keyboard. But the experience is amazing. Because I'm not sitting by the monitor, I'm sitting from a distance. And from the distance, guys, I better play on 75 inches less. Such a beautiful experience. Alright, let me real quick go ahead and pick up. Nobody, no, I don't think so. I need to have some ammo. Here's some ammo. Let me reload. Sorry about that, guys. Come on, come on. Boom. ¿Qué pasó, trabajo? ¿Qué pasó, muchacho? ¿Por qué trabajo, muchacho? Muchacho, ¿por qué? I think my wireless mouse, guys, is losing its charge and the battery. But it's beautiful, guys. It's beautiful experience. And two Titan RTX is the most important thing on any 6K resolution, no matter Apple or HP or Dell. It's still going to show you the best experience, and it's amazing experience. Okay, and it has no problem to render it in real time in FPS, as you can see at 60 FPS, everything maxed out in Metro Exodus, which is one of the most demanding games in 2018. The most demanding will be that cowboy game, and I don't have it. Maybe I'm going to purchase it and show you the videos. But I heard it's running like not great. They're probably using a crappy game engine, and did a lot of job in terms of the optimization per 3D meshes rendered on the screen, per polygons rendered on the screen, because mostly what is the most components during the 3D rendering that taxing the GPU computing. It will be the polygons, then the shaders, including the volumetric particles, but the polygons is the most taxing thing. And you're gonna feel that taxing on your GPUs after the 250,000 polygons. It's still taxing. And then the volumetric particles, the another thing which is taxing by a lot. And the shade is kind of taxing, but not that much. If the shade is taxing your tuning GPU architecture, such as 2 Titan RTX and SLI, by a lot, and when you're switching between the ultra to low, that means that the shaders programmer was decided to play a joke and didn't write the shaders correctly, guys. Didn't test the shaders on his video card just to make sure it's everything is cheeky picky. Okay, 85, 86 FPS. That's good. And this is high, everything maxed out. Pretty much high, as you can see, guys, looks almost the same as extreme, only it gives you a little bit higher FPS by about 20 FPS, actually, in our case 26 FPS average, an extra. Guys, the reason why I'm running today video cards at stock, because I want to show you stock performance, because as again, you can set the hybrid water cooling, you can repaste the thermal compound, you can do a lot of things to it. You can set a custom loop, and but pretty much no matter what you will do to your Titan RTXs, the maximum what you can improve by 5 FPS per each video card. So keep that in mind. So maximum improvement will be 10 FPS, which you can see right now at the laptop, only if you're going to pray on it. Otherwise, there is no improvements there.
We've talked about this again and again. You have to accept it. There's only us.
Such a beautiful scene, as you can see. So GDR6 on Titan RTX is running 14,000 megahertz by the manufacturer. But it's overclockable, guys, additionally 2000 megahertz. So you can run GDR6 on Titan RTX at 1600 megahertz and it's stable. That means that it's 1000 megahertz under the MSI afterburner times 2, 2000 megahertz is output, and you will be receiving here 16,000 megahertz.
There's only Metro, nothing else. And the order is here to defend.
The system RAM, as you can see, way below 8000 megabytes. As you can see, guys, you cannot play this game at 6K resolution with the RTX 2080, but you will be Gucci with 2 RTX 2080 Ti and SLI, probably about the same performance when you're going to overclock your 2 RTX 2080 Ti and SLI, because pretty much 2 Titan RTXs and SLI having advantage of about 512 CUDA cores versus the 2 RTX 2080 Ti and SLI. Only 512 CUDA cores, only when it's utilized 99-100% per GPU1 and GPU2 and SLI. Single Titan RTX has only 256 CUDA cores advantage. So when the utilization is like this, way below 97% per GPU1 and GPU2, means that 2 RTX 2080 Ti and SLI will show you similar performance, plus minus 2 FPS, and they're gonna cost you 3 times less, and almost 3 times, 2.5 times less, and you're going to waste less CUDA cores. So 1% is 46 CUDA cores is waste. 10%, when I'm utilizing 90% per GPU1, let's say, I wasted 10% of the CUDA cores, means 460 CUDA cores wasted. So when 10% is not utilized by the GPU, it's almost the same as our advantage over the RTX 2080 Ti. And RTX 2080 Ti, guys, as you can tell, 6K resolution ready, because my utilization, at least in metrics of this PC game, because my utilization on each video card in terms of VRAM was below 11,000 megabytes. You still can run with RTX 2080 video card, not the Ti version, but the regular one that is equipped with 8 GB of VRAM. But possibility that Nvidia driver can offload some data into the system RAM from a VRAM into the system RAM, and it will create much higher latency delay and much lower FPS versus just, you know, same video card, same RTX 2080 with 12 gigabyte of or 11 gigabyte of VRAM. Okay, hopefully this makes sense. So you will be limited by the VRAM at 6K resolution. Medium. Medium, everything is maxed out. Okay, 6K resolution. This is going to be, guys, the last test, and after this I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. In the end of this video, I'm going to include in the video description, or in the end of this video, the 16K resolution rendered on 2 Titan RTX in Metro Exodus. You definitely don't want to miss it. I did it with 8K resolution native screen and through the DSR to 16K resolution. Very
When
intelligent
it has
approach,
been
but it's
years
still going
since
to
anyone's
render
heard
133
anything but static
megapixels
and
in real
white noise
time.
on the radio,
The
we
6K
could
resolution
still
is
believe
20
we're not alone on
megapixels
this
rendered
earth.
in real time.
My wife, my
20
comrades from the
million
order,
pixels
my
rendered in real
friends,
time.
people from my
The
station.
16K
Nobody
resolution
believes me.
is
They are sure that there's nothing on
133
the radio.
megapixels
Sure,
rendered
that's
in
safe
real
for
time.
us who hit the Moscow metro.
133
There were
million
no
pixels
survivors of the last
rendered in
war.
real time. Such a big
We are
difference,
alone on
guys.
this planet.
By
And in the
7
metro,
times
it's
almost.
common knowledge.
So this is the
But
16K
I
resolution
did hear that
comparing to
call on the
6K
radio
resolution.
with my
And
own
Titan RTX
ears.
was be
Yes, it
Titan
was
2 Titan
immediate.
RTXs and SLI were be able to render it, guys. At least to render it. Yes, the status wasn't playable until I switched to a low presets. At low presets, 16K resolution at least has the playable status, not just a renderable status, but the playable status on 2 Titan RTX 2GB architecture by Nvidia, guys, in SLI. This is the first video cards, the first GPU architecture that allow us, guys, to render a lot of great games after that was released after 2015 in 16K resolution. It is rendered in real time. I'm not talking about the playable status. I'm not talking about the comfortable status, which is the next status after the playable status in my vocabulary. But look at that FPS, guys. Right now at the laptop, look at that latency delay. Below 15 milliseconds average latency delay. The FPS is, wow, 85, 80. I think it's going to be 80 FPS average. Probably 80 dash maybe 90. This is the open world scene. So the reason why I like this first level, because it's showing us the open world with a lot of polygons, a lot of details and stuff like that. And then it shows us a little bit of corridors with kind of less of 3D meshes rendered on the screen in real time. So it's kind of increasing the FPS. But keep in mind, guys, for the Metro Exodus on this 2 Titan RTX in SLI system, I call it PC Mozilla PC version 5.5 RR++, or Mozilla PC T-Rex Mozilla PC T-Rex SLI nickname for it, and means that it has 2 Titan RTX 2 rings, and Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang, Nvidia CEO and founder, I'm a big fan of him, called the Titan RTX T-Rex. And 2 of them T-Rexes and SLI, so pretty much Mozilla PC T-Rex SLI. If you don't want to remember version 5.5 RR++, this is my 5th version, actually 6th version of my PCs that made by I play 4K, aka I play 16K, and tested by me with law. And that definitely will guarantee you to work. And not only guarantee, I test it, and I'm going to show you the videos, but as again, if I'm going to sell them in the future. But this is the code name for this system, for this PC system. Wow, look at that FPS, 80 FPS average, 95 FPS average. A lot of post-production going on right now, a lot, even the volumetric particle in terms of the smoke. Still an X 110 FPS. in a tight corridor without a lot of 3D meshes. 6K resolution, guys. This is not a joke. This is rendered in real time. Do you know any application that can render this type of 3D world scene in real time except the game engines? I don't. 3ds Max cannot. Cinema 4D cannot. The Blender cannot. You know why? Because they're outdated in terms of the technology aspects, just like AMD. They're using CPU instead of GPU. And GPU is, 1 second guys, at least 10 times more powerful than CPU, keep that in mind. So if you rendering and you're using the CPU, you're using the wrong applications. Don't listen to AMD. You want to switch to the GPU accelerated plugins for your applications such as 3ds Max or Cinema 4D, like a V-Ray and such like that. And they're going to utilize your GPUs. They're going to utilize your CUDA cores. This is exactly what you want to do if you're a professional. So I don't see that multi-core AMD value, guys. This multi-core AMD value pretty much will die, just like the 9000 series FXs and the whole FX series. I'm telling you guys, you will see it in the end of 2020. You will see that because they showing you during their benchmark 1080p. Sometimes they're showing you 1440p. The reason for that is because this is CPU intensive resolutions, and 1080p and 1440p is the past. It's not the future. So by watching that and convincing yourself, you're still buying the past. You're not buying the future. And the future will be the maximum in games, maximum 12 threads, and that i5 10600K will be the PC gaming king CPU in the end of 2020. You will see in the beginning of 2021. A special one is going to be overclocked to 5.5 gigahertz with the hyper threading technology disabled and with only 6 cores, 6 threads. So it's going to be same CPU usage as I'm having right now, but only at 5.5 gigahertz 10th generation Core i core performance will show 5.5 gigahertz as I'm running 5.8 gigahertz on the Core i9 generation. Keep that in mind. And this is, and I cannot even reach 5.5 even with the 4 cores. I tried that, but I better run 5.3 gigahertz with 6 cores, 6 threads, because at 4 cores is not enough in PC games, and I want to use only the physical cores. I don't want to use any logical cores. I want to pretty much have the fastest performance in terms of the latency delay when I'm rendering the FPS, and avoid any performance loss throughout, like I told you, the controller that controls the processes throughout the cores and throughout the threads, the CPU instruction processes. I want to confuse that controller. I want to make sure that it knows that I have 6 cores, 6 threads. It's easy to check them out, and it's as fast as nanoseconds as possible. Hopefully, guys, this makes sense.
Hey, Damir, do you think the colonel knows what Artyom been up to here?
Wow, look at that.
Supposed to know. Ask him
At
yourself.
medium, we increase in our CPU utilization, as you can see, but still below 80% of our CPU utilization. So, as again, 6 core, 6 threads, more than enough for any PC games. Released in 2019, 99.9% of the games that I tested in 2018, 6 core, 6 threads was more than enough, and my CPU utilization was below 90%. When your CPU utilization is above 92%, this is a clear sign that you need to add at least CPU with 2 more additional cores. When it's below 90%, you don't need better CPU, or what you need the better frequency per each core.
Artyom, are you awake? It's okay. The doctor said you'll
I
be
know a lot of
fine.
AMD fans will dislike this video, but a lot of AMD
Trying
fans
to kill
cannot
me
even
with
run
worry.
this video at 6K
What
resolution,
if next
okay?
time you don't return from the
Unless they're
surface?
going to use the Nvidia technology.
There's
And if you
no
want to
one
have
out there,
the
Artyom.
the fastest
No one to
FPS as
find,
possible,
no
you want
one
to
to
use the
talk
Intel
to.
CPUs.
If there
This is the
was, don't you
fact.
think they'd be here
And you want to
already?
use the cheapest possible
We've
9th
talked
generation
about
Intel
this
CPU,
again and
which you can
again.
purchase right now for
You have to
$150.
accept it.
It will be
There's
i5
only us.
9600K. The exactly my purpose of my video to emulate you this experience of i5 9600K, so you can save your money. This is why I'm doing that. Otherwise, I would probably run 2 FPS slower with i9 9900K at 5 gigahertz completely stable, 2 FPS less that I'm receiving right
Dad,
now.
please.
But I wouldn't share this type of information in form of the facts that i5 9600K for $159 will dominate any CPU right now in the market in terms of PC gaming. And that's why that Nexus, the Linus, all those copycats, trenders, AMD fans not showing you 4K resolution benchmarks. Because if they're going to show you 4K resolution benchmarks, you will see how i5 9600K overclocked at 5.3 gigahertz will dominate every single CPU for sale in January of 2020. And the next skin will be another i5 10600K series, guys,
I'll get the
at
doctor.
5.3 gigahertz with
Artyom,
12 threads or
please.
5.5
Promise me this
gigahertz
was
with
the
the
last time.
hyper trading
I'll see you
disable.
later.
This is exactly how you want to do it, and you want to do it because I play 4K, aka I play 16K, told you so.
We
Okay?
managed to bring
And
you
this is the
back from the
fact. This is
brink,
going
but
to work, guys.
people are giving you their blood, which could save
I'm
so many
losing my
lives,
voice
and you
already.
keep bringing it back
I tried to
humiliated.
record this video on the
Don't you think that is
8
unfair?
core 16 threads, Core i9 9900K
Let me put it
at
this way.
5.2
I
gigahertz, but
can't
looked like it
promise
was
I'll be able to
unstable
bring
and
you
was
back
crashing on
next
me. It
time.
crashed on me 2 times. And right now I'm re-recording this video. I already wasted 4 hours of my time. So please respect, guys. Uh, smash that like button, subscribe, share it with your friends, and a lot of great videos over the iplay4k.com or over the iplay16k.com or over the SLI YouTube channels will be available for you to watch. It's just going to be amazing experience. You're watching the right dude. And by the way, I'm in the top 25th computers in 3D Mark Firestrike Ultra in December of 2020. Top 25 computers. And it was over 50 million people tested, guys, their computers. I'm top 25 people in the world. So I know exactly what I'm talking about. And do not listen to those naysayers that probably even don't have the experience the of the hardware. So 6016 pixels by 3384 pixels, medium preset, everything maxed out. Motion blur low or ultra doesn't make any difference. Maximum 1 FPS. Decrease, increase. Maximum. Okay? Beautiful, guys. Okay? We watch everything what we need to watch. Let me go ahead and quit the game. Right now I'm putting some great videos for you to watch. Don't forget to smash that like button. Um, check out those videos. If you're a new subscriber, don't forget to smash that bell button under the subscribe button. Positive comments, guys. Respect the viewers just like you. Respect me as the producer of this video. As you can see, everything maxed out. Hopefully, guys, you enjoyed this video because I definitely did. And more videos are coming in the future. And I will see you guys in the next videos. Till the next time. By the way, I'm going to attach this wallpaper for you to download if you want to use it in the high quality in the videos in the video description. Have a great day. Till the next time.